Welcome to the Ohio AgNet podcast. I'm Matt Reese. I'm the editor for Ohio's Country Journal, joined by Dusty Sonnenberg with Ohio AgNet and Ohio Field Leader, and Elizabeth Harsh with the Ohio Beef Council. Thanks for joining us today, Elizabeth.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Now, I thought I was pretty clever and had a pretty timely topic with the beautiful weather we had last week. I thought we'd talk beef and grilling today. It's maybe not the kind of weather that inspires folks to go start the grill today, but nonetheless, we're at the start of grilling season. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to talk about beef and the grill. What a great combination, right?
Absolutely. And we're approaching May, and May is beef month. But quite honestly, we can grill 365 days a year. Beef lovers don't let the weather bother them when it comes to grilling beef.
Thank you for saying that, Elizabeth. I agree completely. We have steak for Christmas. We have it for Easter. We have it for Thanksgiving. There's no bad time to have beef.
So my son hosted us for Easter, and you can imagine we had strip loin steaks, and they were delicious.
Well, and maybe people don't know, a lot of people probably don't know this, but Dusty is a guy who knows how to raise a delicious steak. I got my wife Dusty Sonnenberg steaks for Christmas, and they were so good I had to take pictures of them and send them all to Dusty. He may not have appreciated all the photos I sent him, but man, those were good steaks. Dusty, what do you do to make the good steak? I don't know. I'm guessing you had steak for Easter.
We did. We have steak for every major holiday. So my boys probably get tired of it and look forward to going out for chicken or something. But yes, we do enjoy beef several times a week. And of course, all the major holidays. Matt, a big part of it is how you prepare it. And so obviously you did a great job cooking up a good meal for Jenna
I'd like to think so.
For that meal. No different than any cattle farmer here in the state of Ohio. We all take care of our animals. And I think that, there's multiple ways that we see production across the state. Elizabeth sees that every day. Ours are primarily, there's pasture-based operations. There's all sorts of sizes and shapes and forms. But I think, we do things very similar to everybody else in the state. We just do a good job taking care of our animals, and our animals take care of us.
And Elizabeth, you guys do a great job of just highlighting ways to prepare beef and so forth. What do folks need to know about what you guys are doing in terms of the recipes and the opportunities out there?
Well, everything we do to really focus on more consumers eating more beef more often, and that's about increasing beef demand, is funded by the Beef Checkoff. So we invest those dollars with the direction of our Ohio Beef Council Operating Committee. Those are beef producers, just like Dusty, and they're all across the state, and they represent all segments of the industry. They're actually appointed here in Ohio by the Director of Agriculture. But, we really look at a strategic plan and some long-range goals, so we don't just randomly make decisions on how we invest those dollars. We look at consumer market research that really gives us an idea of our target market, but they're helping make those decisions about investing those dollars. So one of the ways we do it, as you're talking about great recipes, is working with influencers. So we have a group of food bloggers that have been with us, and we add to their understanding of the beef industry, and they'll develop beef recipes. And when they put them on their websites and on social media, we'll put them on ours as well. But when they've got such a great following that, when they upload and hit post and send, they're reaching thousands upon thousands, and we can really multiply that message. And then as they learn about the industry, and to Dusty's point, all the care that goes in 24/7, taking care of the animals first before yourself, and everything that we do from pasture to plate, if you will, it really is a great experience. So that's one way we do the recipes. And obviously, those are all on our website at ohiobeef.org. But any of those recipes at the national level are also always available at Beef It's What's for Dinner, because that's our tagline.
And it does make a delicious dinner. Before we get too far into much more with beef, I wanted to highlight the audio we've got coming up next in the podcast. I had a great chat with Don Bailey up in Union County. And for folks who aren't familiar with that situation, Don inherited a family trust for the farm, enrolled in the Farmland Preservation Easement Protection Program. And it was challenged. The gas line was proposed to come through the property, and Don fought that and stepped up and engaged in a long legal battle with Columbia Gas, and Don actually prevailed. They found out last week that the easement would be protected from that development, and that was a really big deal, not only for the Bailey family and that specific farm, but it also holds up the integrity of that easement program statewide. And a lot of folks were looking to that case to see how it was going to fall out. And the good guys, at least in my opinion, the good guys won. And were able to preserve that farmland and keep that line from going through the farm. Because once you have one line go through, then there, of course, is the opportunity for numerous other lines to go through. And again, it could erode the integrity of the farmland preservation program statewide here. So congratulations to the Bailey family, and really great audio with Don about that issue. And Dusty, we got some another update from GrowNextGen, right, with Dale?
We do. Dale travels the state visiting with the GrowNextGen folks, and Rachel Sanders, who's with the Global STEM Academy, did a great job with a program Dale was able to go and observe. And in that, they are actually making biodiesel, going through the chemical process of making it, and then actually racing little boats. Folks may have seen those if they've gone to the State Fair or Farm Science Review in the soybean display area. But a great hands-on opportunity, not only to work on the chemistry side, but then on the physical side too, and see how it all works. And Dale's got some great questions and answers from Rachel there.
In addition to that, Dale talked with Cory Cockerill at Wilmington College for an update there. And we're going to jump back in with Elizabeth here and get more on what's going on with the checkoff and some promotions they're doing, and why beef is such a good combination with the grills over the summer months. So be sure to check out our entire podcast and much more from Elizabeth, and that will be available on ocj.com up in the Digital Dale email this morning. Thanks for tuning in to the Ohio AgNet podcast.